Welcome to the show. This is your host, David Yanez, and we're here at the ICRS 2013 in St. Louis, and we have a very special book that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk to Mr. Phillip Buettgen. How are you, sir?
How do you do? Nice to know you.
And nice to know you, too. He is promoting and pushing forward the book called Beyond the Shadow of the Brownstone. You get a good shot of it right there. And before we go into what the book's about, tell us how this book came together, the author, and...
The book, when somebody writes a book, they generally have a good deal of their own personal life involved in it, because they have to have a stepping stone of where they go. Now, the book started in the 1920s, where a Hungarian royalty, a young lady, left Hungary and met her future husband, who was a coffin maker in Hungary, and became a fine cabinet maker in the States. They married and started their life in the brownstone of New York, thus the name of the brownstone. And merging families, we can call them tribes. Whenever you have two people together, it's actually a tribe. Or it'd be a large tribe or a small tribe. And for a tribe to sustain itself, you have to have children. And children is the nucleus of expanding and controlling and maintaining that tribe. As a result, the legacy of children as a function of the family is very, very important. And this is part of the reason that the book was written. It's the transmission or the translation of the early people coming over from the old country, integrating into the society that we have in the States, and how the family moved from culture to culture to culture, and still maintain the thought of children being the utmost of what the legacy is all about.
Amen. Now tell us about Valerie, the author.
Valerie is a very learned, very wonderful young lady. She had a very troubled childhood. She had a father that never hugged her, never picked her up, and she had a mother that was rather controlling to keep the children within the cell of the structure of the family. An interesting incident, when she was about 13 years old, they were going shopping, and Valerie asked her girlfriend to go with. When the mother found out about it, she told Valerie, she said, "If you talk about our family to anyone outside the family, I'll cut your tongue out."
Wow. That's a bit strict there.
Let's kind of give you an idea of how she was controlled. So as she worked her way through high school, and she met a young man shortly thereafter, and as a kind of an escape from the family structure, she married this gentleman. And after having 3 children, she elected to go on to be a single mother, carrying 3 children. And she pursued her one dream, which is education. And she was a fierce defender of her family and of her children. And I think this all is interwoven within the story and the structure of the story itself. She had a phrase that if you can't control the wind, adjust the sails. And she adjusted the sails of life, and she went on to graduate magna cum laude from Duquesne University. And then went on and got her doctorate at Pittsburgh. And she had her career in psychology, taking care of people that had demons that needed to be adjusted. And, that basically is Valerie is all about.
Amen. And when did you put this book together?
This book has probably been written over a period of 4 or 5 years. And when I met Valerie 2 years ago, she presented the manuscript to me, and we decided that this has to be published because I thought it was beautiful. And together we edited the book to make it flow in language. She had the technical down, but you have a vernacular language that you have to follow that flows. So we worked on that for the last 2 years that we were together.
And tell us about what happened and why you're here representing the book.
Well, Valerie and I got married and had a honeymoon in Ireland, and we're beginning to integrate our lives together. I live in South Carolina, and Valerie lives in the Pittsburgh area. We met online, and we dated The first date was ziplining across the forest of West Virginia.
That sounds like a great date.
It was quite a date. So the upshot is that the book needed to be published, and I was in South Carolina taking care of some business on this movement of properties, and we got word that she had fallen down the steps and broke her neck.
Wow.
So
how many months of marriage
we were
was that?
married 5.5 months.
Wow.
And we had just a magnificent relationship. She was just such a brilliant woman and
Amen.
beautiful woman.
Amen.
And this is my gift.
To her.
Yes.
Amen. Tell us how they can get the book.
They can get the book through Amazon, I understand,
Okay.
and through all the other publishing, the stores.
Okay. Amen. Amen. And we appreciate you for being on the show. Do you have any website information that you can give everybody?
I don't have it,
Okay.
but Joni has it, I'm sure.
Okay, well, that'll be fine. And I tell you, get this book. It's going to challenge your life. It talks a lot about children, talks a lot about just everything. So you need to be able to get the book. We'll be right back with another great guest. God bless.
Thank you.